Perfect Turd Podcast, episode 240, Lamar, Fallen Angels, Warriors of Piece of Shit. I mean, peace.
Oh, well, I was going to correct you. It's actually Angels Fallen, but it really doesn't matter
Oh, Angels
because
Fallen, Warriors of Piece of Shit.
this is like a combination of what is it like, kind of like those Left Behind movies and a martial arts movies mixed with what End of Days kind
End of
of
Days, Constantine, maybe?
Constantine, but not as good.
Well, Lamar, let's get right into it then. What did we think of the story?
Okay, and an Iraqi veteran. We're gonna make it, Joe. An Iraqi veteran, or a veteran of the Iraq War. He comes back home. He's suffering through a lot of stuff. He had a good squad when he was there, but then as he's working in a what is it, car repair shop, an angel, what is it? What's his name? Cuba Gooding Jr. comes and says, "Hey, God needs your help," and so he needs to round up his old unit and go save the world, even though he has to go to another place to get another team to do the same exact thing, and we have to see him go to each person. Joe.
Yeah. That's the biggest the biggest problem of this movie is the majority of the movie is spent people recruiting, like even the bad guys, like because the bad guy had to recruit his own army, and it was like this whole movie was people recruiting.
Did he recruit people or did he just show up to people and just do body swaps? Because that's another problem I have.
Yeah.
Because, okay, we'll hold that off for the characters, kind of a wasted talent here. But
Yeah. I
the
mean,
it's meandering.
it's meandering, and as a premise, this had something to it. However, it was like I'm just sitting there, like, all right, I get it. Get the team together and get
Yes.
going.
Yeah.
What do you give it for story, Lamar?
Giving this a 0.
Me too. It's a 0. Well, our next category is, what do we think of the characters?
Well, Cuba Gooding Jr., who looks tired through this whole movie, plays Balthazar.
Yeah.
He's kind of like the person that gets Roman, I guess. That's his name, the main person.
Sure.
No, Gabriel. His name is Gabriel, to
Whatever.
get his unit together to fight demons. And they are backed by Denise Richards, who
She was the best character in the movie, I gotta say. She made the weapons.
She made the weapons.
She was the only person that didn't look like she was just completely not into it. Like, she at least had enthusiasm.
And that brings us to Randy Couture. And it's like, I guess he was there, but it's like you put him in this movie as he's a UFC legend.
Yeah.
And you really don't use him. Like, he was in there for maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah. And then they had one interesting character. He was some kind of like maniac that I guess likes to chop people up. And I was like, okay, he's going to be like an interesting, like, wacko character. And they didn't really utilize him either. So
Nope. All these people were just, we'll be there. We'll be on set. And that's about it.
I'm going to give it a half point because I thought at least Denise Richards was entertaining. She was into the character. So I'll throw them a bone there. What are you giving it?
I'm giving it a 0. Denise Richards couldn't even save this. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, our next category, Lamar, is what do we think of the action? It's an action movie, Lamar.
What? Yeah, and here's the thing. They have little bits.
They did.
The opening scene, of course, it was low budget. Good. It explains his character. It was tension, all that stuff. Then you go well, there was of course a underground fight scene with white supremacists, and Randy Couture, of course, had I guess a black representative who, uh, what did he call everybody? Cracker ass, crack, cracker asses. And it's like, what is this dude from the 70s? Who's gonna say jive turkey? It's like it was that, and then it goes all the way with no action, and then boring action in a strip club.
Yeah.
And then they did get to a motorcycle chase that was good. I
Yeah.
liked it. And then after that,
Yeah.
boring.
When there was action, it was staged well, and the movie was shot well and everything. And so it wasn't a problem with execution. It was just like not enough action for it was a lot of talking and meandering and recruiting and all
Yes.
kinds of other things. What are you giving it for action?
I'll give it a half a point.
Yeah,
There were
I
some things
agree.
I did like.
I'll give it a half point too. Well, our next category is the special effects, Labar. What'd you think of that?
Well, we have okay, they have copy and paste asset demons, I swear.
Yeah,
That was kind of a
yeah.
problem. They looked okay, but they looked the same. That's the problem.
Yes. And they just there's certain things like where I was like, "Oh, that looks pretty good." And then there was other things that looked really bad, like there was a beheading that looked really bad.
Good Lord.
uh, I don't know, I don't know how to describe it other than it was hit and miss.
I'll say this, it was shot well.
Yeah, the film was shot well, sure.
The film is shot well, and it's almost ruined by the effects.
Yeah,
Effects.
hmm. I'll give him a half point for effects.
All right, half a point. Blah, blah, blah.
Well, our last category, Lamar. Apparently, this is some kind of a sequel, and the way this movie left off, it looks like they might make another one. Are we interested in the sequel franchise?
I'm gonna say probably not. Unless
No.
they blow us away with the trailer. Like, you know what it
Well,
needs?
the trailer for this was pretty good. So,
Okay. Yeah. So they could fool us again. Damn.
hmm. I don't know. Like the problem is this they could have went crazy with this one a little bit, and they didn't. So I don't know. I'm I'm gonna say no. I'm giving it a 0. I think I'm good. I don't want to see another one.
I gotta agree. Yeah. The trailer was very good though. They needed more martial arts action and then yeah, take the money from the CGI and put that into like fight scenes. Like maybe make up the people to look demonish, put some black eyes in them or something like that. Like I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, Lamar, we've tallied the score, and this movie gets a 1.25 out of 5.
Wasted potential.
I thought a lot of potential, and just kind of didn't utilize it. I guess.
Nope, 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 nope. I don't know, man. It's almost like they were like, well, we can sell the trailer, but we won't make the movie good enough.
Yeah. Well, does that wrap it up then, Lamar?
It does.
All right. Fallen angels, angels falling, people falling, angels recruiting stuff,
Yeah.
warriors of peace, something, something, peace.
Deuces.